Smarks Washington MTC Media. Shohei Ohtani's 50-50 feat is incredible by itself. We had never seen this ever in Major League Baseball. And it deserves to be celebrated as much as it can be celebrated. With that being said, the thing that needs to be celebrated even more than that is the fact that he's not with the Angels. Had he been with the Angels, it would be a footnote in another year where they didn't make the playoffs, in another year where a franchise that claims to be in a major market is irrelevant. We've watched Mike Trout's career not be what it could be in terms of Major League Baseball because of the Angels. And so Ohtani, whether he did in LA, whether he did in New York, heck, he could have done it in Houston. Just a place where people care about baseball and a place where Major League Baseball can have him on display for the playoffs, which has been the Angels' biggest failure. They had two generational players in Trout and Ohtani, and they failed to make them relevant when they were two of the easiest players in Major League Baseball to be relevant, because the Angels were poorly run and poorly managed. This has nothing to do with market size, which is always the lazy argument. It has nothing to do with market size. Irrelevance isn't always about market size, especially in this day and age where games are streamed, where all these leagues have their own major league package. It's not back when I was growing up, when there was no such thing as these league packages that people bought. I couldn't watch everybody anytime until we got a satellite dish, like the original satellite dish, the big ones that moved. And then before all these packages came, there used to be a time where you could actually see these games without them being blacked out, but that's neither here nor there. So the idea with all the information, all the highlights that's out there, that a player could be irrelevant as Ohtani's accomplishments would have been with the Angels is just staggering. And it's why Major League Baseball and the Angels ought to be ashamed of themselves that they let a player like this, had he stayed, just go the same route that Mike Trout went. So thankfully for Major League Baseball, we're going to see Ohtani in the playoffs. We're going to see how he plays, how he reacts to the pressure, how he reacts to expectations. Even more than that, the Dodgers could really use a guy who has been shut down from pitching. He's only doing one thing. He's only hitting. That's how incredible the guy is. Been shut down to pitching. This is supposed to be a rehab year. And here he is doing this. And now Major League Baseball can take this into the playoffs. This is the greatest thing for Major League Baseball. It is some time for this to happen. So yes, I am appreciative that Ohtani has done this as a fan, and I'm certainly appreciative that Ohtani has done this when you look at Major League Baseball in an environment where we know that we could see more under higher pressure. Smarks Washington MTC Media.